On here again. Now we've got our reload, of course, back to John Deere. And this time, we're going back to Virginia and then Baltimore, Maryland. Show you what we got here. Back to skid steers again, 331G. Both of these are over 10,000 pounds. So what we got? Got to have 4 tie down, 1 to each corner. See, that's what we got here this time. Had to put it a little bit tighter here because we've also got a crawler on here. Well, that's what we've done. Over here, here's our other tie down point. Of course, over here on the boom itself. And here's our other one, our 330G. So we've got our 4 tie downs. And on here, what I like about this trailer, it has the chains that pull up out of the floor. It makes it a little bit easier sometimes. I like to use them when I can. I just wish it had more on it. And the bad thing about this one here, it's on rubber tires. And it has a tendency of bouncing. When they bounce, that lets these things get loose and tighten back up. I'll show you on the other side what I have to do with these. Now notice I don't have a strap on any of these buckets here. And I won't until I deliver this one. Because I'll put a strap on the very back one when there's nothing behind it. Just another reassurance to keep it from going backwards. But as long as I've got something behind it, I don't worry about putting the strap on. You know, if you want to put one on, that's fine. Or that's up to you guys. If that's what you want to do, then be my guest. Always tell everybody, if you have a doubt of any kind about what you're hauling, add another chain or strap. That's all you got to do. And then we got the 450K, little small crawler, dozer. I've got my chains crossed on the back here. Like I said, I got a little bit of a tight fit getting this all on here. I'm back here, and of course, being that I have to go through Pennsylvania, straps won't do on the blade. Gotta have a chain. I've got my chain here, up over, and yes, I've got a plastic edge protector, but believe it or not, they will help keep your chain from going through because that corner is pretty thick. I've never had it mess with it because if you use like rubber or pieces of strap, that chain will go straight through it. Punch a hole through it, and then you've got scratched up. And see on the back here, I will put a piece of rubber, keep the chain off the blade as much as possible. And here's more of the tie downs. See on the back, on the front here, this is where I pull out because of the front blade portions here. Kind of hard to cross your chains under. It's possible, but it's kind of a pain in the ass and it don't work as well. Because then you have to hook to the bottom side, run it under, and by the time you do that, you're not really pulling down on it more than you are just side to side. So that's why I opt for this one here, doing it this way, and then the opposite on the back, cross them on the back. And like I was telling you with that bouncing on these skid steers with tires, and if you're using snap binders, which I don't have a bunch of my ratchets, I'll take a bungee cord and wrap around the handle because it will pop them handles loose. Because whenever it gets a little bit loose and it smacks hard on that, because it allows all that to come loose, well, that bungee helps keep that handle from flopping open. But that's what we're doing this round. So just going to do one outside of Fredericksburg, Virginia, then up to Baltimore. Then we'll see what we got coming back Thursday, Friday. So, any questions, comments, let me know.